How's it going, guys? I'm Fraser. This is P.P.G. Welcome to the party. So as some of you, all of you, or maybe even none of you know, I'm a huge fan of Overwatch. And about 3 days ago, they released a patch with a bunch of changes to your basic characters, which I'll go over in a little bit, and our very first free new character. Well, who is that new character, you ask? It's Ana! She's Farah's mom, Soldier 76 baby's mama, and a support sniper. So let's just get right into it. So as you can see, she's pretty mobile. Okay, let's just forget that part. So what I was trying to say is, she gets around really easily. You know, unlike Widowmaker, she doesn't have... Okay. Well, it's kind of cool because she can use her sniper rifle to, Are you kidding me? She sucks. Ana sucks. I hate this game. Fuck Overwatch. But in all seriousness, Ana's a really cool character. She has a biometric or biotic or a sniper rifle that when she hits allies, it heals them. And when she hits enemies, it slowly deteriorates their health over time. And the cool part about this gun is, not only can she obviously do this when it's scoped, but she can do the same thing unscoped. So she's not kind of held to having to be sniper mode all the time. Now, one of her other attacks is she throws a grenade, and it's kind of like a healing / hurting grenade. When it hits an ally, it heals them over time. When it hits a enemy, it progressively, takes their health away over time. So that combined with a sniper rifle, actually, it's really cool. Like, she kind of reminds me of a Warlock character in World of Warcraft. And one of her, I think, coolest moves is the sleep dart. When it hits a target, they pretty much fall down to the ground, fall asleep. The only thing is, as soon as you attack that person, any damage is dealt to that person, they wake right up again. So it's not one of those ones where you can put them to sleep, shoot them a couple times, and have their health deteriorate. As soon as you shoot them, they wake right back up. And what her ultimate is pretty much like a super soldier dart. You hit it, she hits her target, which is obviously an ally. They glow with electricity, they have more health, they do more damage. They pretty much turn into a hulked out version of themselves. It lasts for a little bit of time, but if you're pushing for a point or something like that, you hit a Reinhardt or a tank, it just gives them that extra damage boost, or even an attacker right when, what's his name? What is his name? Reaper. That's who I'm thinking of. Right when Reaper's about to run in to capture a point, he does his ultimate, you hit him with that, it's pretty much multiple game over. It kills them so bad they don't respawn. So not only in this patch did they, give you the cool new character Ana, but they made changes to 4, significant changes to 4 characters in the game, and I'm going to go over that right now. So first I'm going to go over McCree's. His was the least amount. Pretty much what it is it increases the damage of your standard fire with the Peacekeeper gun at a distance. So it's not making you as, hefty and damage dealing as a sniper, but it's kind of balancing him out, because after they nerfed his fan the hammer, McCree really wasn't getting played much. After playing it a little bit myself, aim is a factor. You have to be, have a really good aim to play as McCree. But I was pegging people off, taking Divas out of her armor at least, in 2 to 3 hits from a decent distance. That's also with other guys shooting, but I think it was 4 on my own. But that's still fantastic to be able to shoot her 4 times and then she's out of her armor. Dealing with the quicker ones a little harder, but all in all, I think it's a really nice addition to McCree, and it's making him, it's going to make him a lot more playable. Now I'm going to go over some of the changes to Zenyatta. Zenyatta is my favorite support character, and I felt that he was kind of, I don't know, he looked the coolest, I thought some of his moves were the coolest, but he just felt underwhelming compared to the other support characters. So what they did was, they increased the attachment time of his Orb of Transcendence and the one that helps you deal more damage to an enemy. I don't know the exact name of that one. But from, I think it was 3 seconds to almost instantaneously. So as soon as I hit the button, it is help healing an ally, or it's help helping my team to do more damage to an enemy. Not only that, I found that they've increased his health to 200. So he doesn't die. Well, he does die, but he doesn't die as easy as he used to, because he only had like 150, I believe, before. So this is just kind of giving him a little more longevity when he's playing. Now they did do some slight changes just to the damage output of his standard fire and his secondary fire. They decreased his standard fire by a little bit, and they increased his secondary fire by a little bit. But after playing it, I didn't really notice any significant change. The thing I feel they did that made the most difference, other than his health, was they increased the speed of his ultimate. So when he popped his ultimate, he was able to move so damn quick, so much quicker than before, and he was healing a lot more too. I think it was originally 200, now he's healing by 300. So there was one point where I was playing a little earlier where we were trying to capture a point, and a Tracer came in, dropped her ultimate, a bomb, and then a Diva came in and dropped her suit as like her little explosive. I hit Transcendency, I stayed alive, and the Diva on my team stayed alive. I was able to keep us both alive. It didn't kill us. So I really like what they've done to Zenyatta, and it's probably going to make me at least main him a lot more. Now on to our favorite arcade-loving, mech suit-wearing Diva. She pretty much had a couple changes because she wasn't really getting played at all. The one thing that you'll notice is her defense matrix is now like it's toggle on, toggle off with a 1 second cooldown on where your alt fire button is. That is awesome. The fact that you can hold it, then release it, quickly do something, go back. It's making it like a Reinhardt shield that only lasts 4 seconds, but it's making it a lot more functional for when you're pushing an attack or trying to defend. Now, the big change they made to Diva is her self-destruct, her ultimate. Not only have they decreased the cost of that move, so it charges a lot faster, it detonates instead of 4 seconds in 3 seconds, so it detonates quicker, and it doesn't kill Diva when it blows up. I thought that was the dumbest thing, that her self-destruct would kill herself. Like, it just annoyed me to the point where I wouldn't play Diva. And I thought Diva was one of the cooler looking characters. But now that they made these changes, I played as her today, you're going to see a lot more Divas. I don't know if in competitive, but in just random play, you'll see a lot more Divas. Now the last one that they've actually made significant changes to was Mercy. You can no longer stack her damage buff, like for multiple Mercies on one character. It's only one buff per person. They have increased her costs on the resurrection move, because they were saying how powerful that move actually is, and it is. Like, it charges so quick. So I think they increased that by like 45 or 50%. I could be wrong. And they've also they've removed the restriction of movement, where before, when you would resurrect your team, you would stand still and you'd pretty much be an open target for everyone to hit you. Where now, as you're casting it, you have free range of movement pretty much all the way around. Well, within reason, but it's nice to be able to move so you're not just a sitting duck. And the last thing I thought was pretty cool is her Guardian Angel move, where you hit the trigger on the console and you fly towards your teammate. It now pretty much resets directly after use. So you can be flying around the whole map, healing, and being an effective support player for your team. Not saying that she wasn't before, but you'll see a lot more Mercies with higher numbers in the healing with this being done. Now on to kind of a small little change they made that affects 4 characters. Where before, these characters, Soldier 76, Lucio, Bastion, and Roadhog, they would self-heal themselves. And before, that wouldn't add to their ultimates being charged. So what they've done now is self-healing charges your ultimate, which is excellent, but in doing that, they had to balance the playing field a little bit. So what they ended up doing was, for Soldier 76, the Lucio, and Bastion, they have increased their ultimate cost by 10%, and Roadhog's has been increased by 45%. I don't have an issue with that at all. I don't really like Roadhog, and his move I find is more devastating than the others. you could push like people off stages and deal damage. So for me, I think that is a very, very even, you know, addition to the game that they did for this update. Now on to the last pretty much character update, which is what this video has mainly been about. It has to deal with our two turret users, both Symmetra and Torbjorn are getting, well, they have had their turret damage decreased by, I believe, 30%. Now, I don't believe this was done on PC, but on console it was done. I think this is very just. They're still doing a significant amount of damage, but they are pretty much pinpoint accuracy. As soon as you walk in front of that turret, it is aiming at you, shooting at you, and you're getting killed before you could even see the turret was there. This is giving you more of a chance to survive an encounter with these turrets. Now, the people that main Torbjorn and Symmetra may have an issue with this, but this is just really balancing them to the other players of the game. Because Torbjorn was such a huge character. The fact that he had a turret that he could drop, make it to level 2, hopefully walk away, pick up some scrap, make some armor for his team, and then still be effective with his gun. It's ridiculous. That turret was 2 more Torbjorns with pinpoint accuracy. Same with Symmetra's laser grid turrets. It was ridiculous. I hated playing against them. So the last 2 games I played, we had both. They still got a lot of kills. I think actually both of them got play of the game in their respective games. But it made dealing with their turrets a lot better. Now, there was a lot more changes that had been made to the Overwatch with this update, but I'm just going to leave a little note in the description below where you can go check it out for yourself. This is just me, you know, kind of going over with you about my favorite game, the changes that they made, and the additions that they made to the characters that I love playing. Now I'm going to rate this free download patch new character. All in all, I am very happy with this update. It has pretty much made characters that didn't see play more likely to see play. It's balanced out a lot of the overpowered characters and still making them very, very viable in both competitive and random play. And with the addition of the new character and her storyline and how she connects to the other people, all in all, I give it like a solid 4.5 out of 5. That's a very excellent update and a free update nonetheless. I was so worried when they were telling me about the new character and I was looking up online about it that they were going to charge for the new character, which is, you know, 9 times out of 10 most cases with games. And I'm very happy that Anna was free and that everyone got to try her almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks after they announced her. So all in all, Blizzard, excellent job. So with that all being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Before you leave, please feel free to grab some party favors on your way out, check out some of my past videos, and, you know, like, comment, subscribe, so you always get an invite to the next party. Now, if you're an Overwatch player, and you're on PS4, you want to play with me, shoot me a message on Twitter, drop me your PSN, I will gladly add you, because the more people I get to play with online, the better it is, and it makes the game that much more fun. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.